Hello, wonderful people. It's your girl Mimi, and you are watching the Real Talk podcast. Looking at us standing here, one may be wondering why are we standing here. We are standing here because today we are diving into one major critical issue affecting us, which is environmental pollution. And joining me here is three wonderful guests that will help us make this podcast a lovely one. I have here with me
Patricia Dozie.
Patricia, all right, and also
you.Listen official.
you.Listen official, and I also have
Emmanuel Yamwa.
All right. So today we will be talking about environmental pollution, diving it into three major aspects of environmental pollution, which are water pollution, air pollution, and of course, noise pollution. Starting with you.Listen official. you.Listen, how are you doing?
Please, I'm fine, and you?
I'm also good. You're looking very handsome.
Thank you so much.
What's your secret?
Good.
All right. And today we are talking about environmental pollution. Can you please tell us what your view is on environmental pollution and what you can briefly say about environmental pollution?
When we talk of environmental pollution, it is the contamination of our natural environment by human activities, which makes it uncomfortable for we, both human beings and animals, to live within.
All right. Thank you so much for that wonderful insight you've given us. Next is, let me move to our beautiful lady. I'm Patricia. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Yourself?
I'm also good. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
All right. Let's talk about water pollution as an aspect of environmental pollution. What can you tell us about water pollution?
So, when we talk about water pollution, as we all know, it is the contamination of water bodies such as rivers, lakes, lagoons, oceans, seas, through the release of pollutants like chemicals and some microorganisms. Okay, so with that, there are several causes of water pollution. And then it also have many effects on we the humans. It can lead to waterborne diseases such as cholera, hepatitis. And that's okay. So thank you.
Patricia, thank you so much for that wonderful insight. All right, so moving forward with Emmanuel Yamwa.
You see, in Ghana here, our major problem that we have is our environmental pollution that causes the human being and other living organisms. When you say air pollution is defined as existence or the presence of substances that is in the air that is harmful to human being and other living organisms. Air pollution occurs when dangerous particles like gases and chemicals are released into the air. That causes smog for human being and other living organisms during breathing.
All right, so back to you.Listen official. I like your smile. Your smile is giving. So you have to answer the question.
Okay.
Will you?
Of course.
All right. So we have one last aspect of environmental pollution, which we are talking about, which is noise pollution. Do we have noise pollution actually?
Of course.
A lot of people don't know that we have noise pollution. So you have to briefly tell us what noise pollution is. And if you've ever been a victim of noise pollution, what is noise pollution, or what can you tell us about noise pollution?
When we talk of noise pollution, it is the release of excessive noise in our environment. Yes, simply put.
Have you ever encountered or have there been instances where you've experienced noise pollution? I mean, massive noise pollution. And what was the experience? Did it affect you in any way?
Okay, yes. There have been so many situations where I've encountered noise pollution here on UCC campus to say, let me take you back to just 2-3 weeks ago as we are about to vote for our SLC executives and JCRC executives. When they were doing their public announcement with the megaphones and everything, oh my God, you can't have your ear, you can't have peace because,
really?
Of course, you'll be in class and you'll be hearing it all around, even working hours. So I even thought maybe the school management will try and put measures for them, maybe from this time to this time, they can do their campaign. And to talk of when you are done with your lectures, coming to the shuttle station to board the shuttle, they are all over the place with speakers, megaphones. As a stage, sorry to say, it's so much to take in. So noise pollution, it's everywhere.
All right, viewers, we've heard a lot about our environmental pollution, looking at causes from water pollution, air pollution as well as noise pollution. Our final words from our wonderful guests would be some word of caution, word of advice to people who pollute our water bodies, to people who make it okay not being able to concentrate in classes, in traffic, and in homes, and as well people that make the air that we breathe very, very, very bad for us. So, starting with Miss Patricia. Miss Patricia, what are your last words to viewers, people watching us, about water pollution? What should they do so that they stop polluting our water bodies for us?
What I would like to say is we should dispose waste properly. Sometimes we dump refuse where we are not supposed to do so, and it in turn pollutes the water bodies as well. And then they should enforce a very strict law regarding pollution in relation to water. So when we do that, our water bodies will be clean, and then we will be healthy as well. Thank you.
All right. Back to our noise pollution, man. What are your words of advice to people, especially in activities that they do that pollutes, causes noise pollution? Sorry.
Permit me to say this in my native language. Mpanyinfoɔ say asampa yɛ tia. So to everyone out there watching this podcast, know when and where to make noise. At times, mean to make crop, it is too much, Charlie. That's all.
All right. So as you heard from Enoke, know when and where to make noise. All right, viewers. So this is where we bring today's podcast to an end. Don't forget to watch us on YouTube. The name is the Real Talk Podcast. You can like, subscribe, and comment.